So the game actually starts here, and I will show you how
before I stress my body anymore.
So this is the hospital where everything's going.
Don't get cold, it'll be worth the $7.
So is this catching us up on the previous episodes?
This is actually further along in the game.
Okay.
And later on you will go back before this happens.
Okay. So like brief cliff notes of if you have no idea what's happening, like where are we at right now in the story of
you're actually
Hearts Medicine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you're in the ambulance where you're operating on a patient. I skipped parts of the story already, but you're actually trying to save him because he's a good friend of yours. He had an accident, and you're on your way to the hospital to get him to the operating table.
Okay.
And you have to do some gameplay elements to get him stabilized. Let's see.
So now this is a game series, if anyone doesn't know about it, that primarily is played by female gamers, correct? Like.
That's correct. It's the target audience is between 25 years and 60 years.
Okay.
Most players are in that area. So they drove over the cliff. There's bad weather. There's music behind me, but you can't really hear that now. But it's a mood. And then you go back in time, and you arrive at the hospital as to work there as an intern.
Okay, cool.
And she's a known character in the hospital. She already worked there before, but she left for a couple of years and she's coming back now. If you look carefully, there's this character walking out. It's actually a character from another game we have. So
neat.
You can cross out.
So if you're like really into Hearts Medicine, you'd notice all these little things. I mean,
yes. Or in Delicious, the other game we made.
Cool.
Then you would definitely notice that.
And how many million players are playing the series now?
This series is like a PC version first, and it was like 6 years ago. So I guess it's like a few thousand left playing this now. But the Delicious series is it's like 4 or 5 million.
Wow.
I'm not sure how many.
Yeah.
But it's a game that you pay €10 for.
Okay.
So if you have 5 million players, that's already quite a lot. And you can play like the first levels for free, and then you buy the rest of the game.
Okay.
So now she arrives, and you see they know her. It is the intro, so the story is a bit longer here than in the rest of the game. But it's really inspired by Grey's Anatomy, because he's called Alison Hart.
Okay.
And the game is called Hearts Medicine.
Yeah.
Like Grey's Anatomy, like the name of the character, the name of the game. So she should start working at the ER with the doctor, so she's arriving now. But there's already another guy standing there. The head's
So it's like the operation style mini games, like basically what you do in the game, or
it's a time management game. So the patients will come walking in, and then they tell you where they want to go. Just after this, the game will start. This is actually an environment where you will be playing later on in the game. But now, she's really insecure. She couldn't compete with that guy, so now she has to start working somewhere else.
Truth where you get to play Susie Q? Yeah,
This is the ward. This is where you start.
Built up too much anticipation.
I will skip the tutorial and I'll play right away.
Okay.
Let me just do a little setup.
Yeah, take your time.
How do you feel?
But the players are really into those stories. If you look at Facebook, it's insane.
That's cool.
They all start coming up with new stories for the next games, and it's. We do a lot of cross-selling. We actually have gameplay of the Delicious game, the other one, in this game. So you can actually play with the other character we have for the other game. So this is the game. the person says, I want to go to this table. The Dino Dash.
So it's basically a time management game that has a lot of story elements.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have like in the intro, like those adventure style elements where you play in another environment and just do some findings, objects and stuff.
Cool.
But then all the treatments are different. Like this is a mini game you have to play.
I'll wait till they're done. Start.
You get extra hearts. Every level has like an extra challenge you have to do. This one you have to get like the first star within the first half of the day, but it's like 90 levels and all 90 levels have different challenges. And then there's trophies, you have to walk so many miles or a lot of trophies. And you can earn diamonds, and the diamonds you can buy stuff for in the game.
Cool.
To tweeze this movie.
There's a lot.
Oh yeah. There's something like.
There are also products that people want. There's only one now, but later on you'll have stuff that you have to stock, so it runs out and you have to go somewhere and stock
like
products.
Cool.
And you have things that have timers, and there's a lot of different products.
Cool deal, man. So when's this coming out?
This one is planned for beginning of June, end of May, beginning of June.
And you say free to download, and then there's an unlock inside the game.
Yeah. After level 5, you actually get like a cliffhanger moment where you can see the crash site where they crashed, and then that's the moment where you can pay for the game.
How much is the full unlock? €10?
€10,
okay.
$10.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for showing me. This is really neat.